This is KGW News at Sunrise.
When we see a problem like this that develops like this at this time of day, we get an emergency crew out there right away to make the repair.
Did your commute get upended yesterday? Because that may have been due to an emergency closure of all lanes on I-5 South at the Fremont Bridge. We're happy to report this morning, though, that all those lanes are back open.
And check out this viewer video from Brookings. This is just one of several water spouts reported in the area. We'll explain what exactly a water spout is coming up in just a few minutes.
And I am Devin Haskins. We are live at the Moda Center here checking out the Sweet 16 games and Elite 8 games that are taking place here this weekend and the excitement that is building because those games are finally here. More on that in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, a lot of people looking forward to it. Thanks, Devin. We'll check back in with him in just a moment. But first, I'm Christine Vidawanich. It is a Friday.
And yes. I'm China Green. It's a Friday. Remember the movement that we practiced before we went on air?
It's a Friday.
Am I doing it? It's a Friday.
Flash Rod, right?
Yeah.
That's what they call you?
Yeah, that's what they call me. Here's a look at the Doppler radar. We're almost done with the rain, but not quite yet. I will tell you that the majority of us up and down I-5 are finished with the rain. There may be a spotty shower pop inland this morning, but for the most part, we expect to continue to see showers in the coming hours along the coast and then kind of fizzle over the coast range. You folks at the beach will see the shower chance pretty much in by the noon hour. And then we do expect dry weather across the region this afternoon here on the west side of our state. You can see it's absolutely dry coming into the Rose City right now. Here's a view from the top of the Wells Fargo building looking down at the Markham Bridge and the Tilcomb Crossing. 45 is the early morning number. Winds, by the way, that have been breezy faded away last night, and they should be light today. A mix of clouds out there right now. There are breaks in the cloud cover. We'll be all dry at noon, 52 degrees, partly to mostly sunny skies, and we may or may not just get up to 60 for high. I have us at 59. The weekend still looks nice. We'll have the numbers coming up shortly.
Very exciting. Okay, thank you, Rod. We start this 5 o'clock hour with some breaking traffic news from overnight. All lanes of I-5 southbound, south of the Fremont Bridge, are back open. They opened back up around 11:45 last night. ODOT closed that part of the freeway yesterday afternoon because of a bridge joint failure. Bridge joints are metal plates that connect elevated sections of freeway. When a bridge joint fails, it can crack the concrete. In this case, some of that concrete fell to the freeway below, causing potholes. That's when drivers started complaining to ODOT, triggering emergency repairs that are now complete.
Portland will be on the national stage this weekend as the women's NCAA regional tournament gets going. Some of the nation's best teams will play in the Sweet 16 starting today.
Yeah, exciting stuff. Devin Haskins is live at the Moda Center this morning with a look ahead. Good morning, Devin.
Yeah, good morning. So these regional games have been in the works since 2020, which happens to be the same year that Portland was supposed to host the regional games, but those 2020 games got canceled by COVID. So to say this regional game has been in the works and it's about time, well, that's an understatement.
We're thrilled with the draw. I think Pac-12 is on fire this year.
8 teams in Portland playing for a chance to win it all. And as host to the regionals, it's a win-win for the city.
2 different brackets, so we'll send 2 teams to the Final Four, but that's double the teams, double the impact, double the hotels, double everything.
That's Matt Reed, Chief Operating Officer for Sport Oregon, the group that helped the city win the bid.
When you win the event, it's very exciting and you can kind of put it in your back pocket for the future, but it comes fast.
Reed says the economic impact is more than $3 million, with about 3,500 hotel rooms already booked, but says that figure will likely be higher.
Those hotel rooms only encapsulate teams, media, NCAA, designated officials. It does not count the fans. Does not count the fan bases coming in, and so when you take that into account from an economic standpoint, it's vastly more than that number.
To have it in Portland is just a really big deal.
And if you're looking to watch it on TV and want a place that you know will have it, try the Sports Bra, a bar dedicated to showing only female sports.
We're just really excited. I'm really excited.
Owner Jenny Wynn is not the only one excited.
We're seeing crowds prior to tournament season that we haven't seen before.
Taking center stage inside the Moda Center will be some of the nation's best female basketball players, like USC's Juju Watkins and Beaverton's own Cameron Brink, now with Stanford, both helping grow the game of women's sports.
I'm starting to hear it, and I'm sure millions of people, honestly, are starting to hear that excitement is all over the place.
So Sport Oregon and Portland are hoping that Portland gets awarded the 27-28 regional games, and then be able to parlay that into a successful 2030 Final Four, where a national champion will be crowned here at the Moda Center in Portland at that time. But let's talk about this weekend's games. We got 4 of them coming up over the next couple days, and then 2 more on Saturday or on Sunday and Monday. So today the first game starts at 4:30 with NC State and Stanford, followed by 1 seed Texas playing Gonzaga. And then on Sunday, number 1 seed USC plays Baylor, followed by Duke and UConn. And if you're looking for something free to do, this Saturday there is a fan fest happening during the day before those games happen. So lots to check out here in Portland. Back to you.
Our Devin Haskins reporting live from Motor Center. Thank you, Devin. The husband suspected in a murder for hire plot has been arrested again. The sheriff's office says that they've booked James Rummel on new charges of accomplice to murder and accomplice to burglary. He's expected to appear in court later today. Investigators say Rummel came home Saturday night and found his wife Lindy shot to death and her truck stolen. They allege Rummel hired another man, Daryl Riley, to stage the burglary and kill his wife. Riley faces murder charges. Rummel had previously been arrested on charges of making false statements to authorities. Everett police found the body of a 4-year-old whose initial disappearance may be connected to a vehicle of interest discovered in Clark County. Ariel Garcia's body was found shortly before 6 yesterday evening outside of Everett. Garcia was last seen Wednesday morning leaving Everett apartment with a family member under what police call suspicious circumstances. Authorities in Clark County found a vehicle of interest, this 2013 Nissan Sentra on your screen right there. This was found south of Ridgefield off Northeast 10th Avenue. No word on any suspects or arrests this morning. The medical examiner will determine the official cause of death. A warning from the Washington County Sheriff's Office. They say scammers are selling fake jewelry on the side of the highway and on entrance ramps. The scammers flag down passing traffic and claim to need money for gas and offer to trade jewels for quick cash, but the jewelry has turned out to be cheap or fake. Deputies say that they are trying to find the people responsible. You can report any incidents to the Washington County non-emergency line.
Oregon Senator Ron Wyden is crisscrossing the state in what he calls a full court press to increase child tax credits. Wyden is co-sponsoring a bill that, among other things, would increase the child tax credit from its current cap of $1,400 to $1,800 for the 2023 tax year. Then it would go up $100 each year for the next 2 years. The bill also lets parents claim the credit for each child in the family.
It seems to us that what the Oregon way is all about is giving everybody in Oregon and our country a chance to get ahead. And that's why this child tax credit is so important.
The bill has passed the House, but Wyden says it may have more trouble in the Senate. He wants to get it passed before this year's tax deadline. But if the bill passes after that, it would be retroactive for people filing this year.
Take a look at this. Several waterspouts were reported near Brookings on Wednesday night. They kicked off around 5 o'clock. Waterspouts are whirling columns of air and mist. These ones were spotted near Harris Beach and Cape Farello and lasted about 30 minutes.
That is so cool. You know, honestly, I saw this video yesterday and was like, whoa, and Rod saw it too. We confirmed it, and yeah.
So, I mean, a waterspout is a tornado. It's just, we give it tornado a different name when it's over water. And then if these funnels move inland, this happened in Manzanita some years back. Second, it moves onto land, then at that point it's reclassified as a tornado. But meteorologically, they're the same. The one difference of note is that waterspouts, for a number of reasons, in part the moderation of being over the body of water itself atmospherically, these funnels typically are 30 to 70 miles per hour in speed right around the spinning vortex, which would be fairly weak overall, although I wouldn't want to get hit by a 70 mile.
No, would not want to be out there.
Spinning whirl of air. All right, here's a look at our satellite picture. We've got the low pressure center off the coast of California. This one, so the dominant low was up here. The remnants of that, you can see it barely spinning. We've had a new, stronger low develop down into California. So this becomes the dominant pattern for the weekend. That's far enough south that won't impact us. This one, that circulation fades during the morning hours, and that's why we think by noon our local rain chance here on the west side of our state pretty much comes to an end. We have showers mainly along the coast and in the coast range this morning, and we think this activity is over by noon or 1 o'clock. There could be a spotty shower yet moving to the valley. We're not seeing anything right now, and in fact, current conditions show kind of broken cloudiness, so you may see some twinkling stars on your way in early this morning. Temperatures, not a problem. We've got 41 in Eugene and 40 in Salem. It's mid-40s in Portland and Kelso and 44 up in Astoria. Up over the high country in the Cascades, not a whole lot of snow over the past 12 hours. The passes show kind of a mix of partial snow cover. And once the sun daytime heating gets going, the passes will show clean pavement. And then that'll be it for any travel concerns in the coming days. Out east, we have some freezing numbers, including 28 in Burns. Here's Futurecast, 8:30 this morning. Spotty shower chance in the valley. And some of this rain that is showing could actually still be along the coast. But getting into the 1 o'clock hour, everything goes dry, it looks like, for the coast and the valley. We'll open up some decent sunshine. We still have clouds and lingering shower chances out across central and eastern areas of our state today. Here we are at 7:30, a nice Friday evening for you, but still south of Mount Hood and actually south of Jefferson, perhaps, a chance of some showers over into Deschutes County as well. All right, the wide view, again, scattered showers and cloudiness east of the Cascades lingering today, but the rain chance here on the west side goes bye-bye, and we'll open up some sun. And then most of us will see decent sunshine across our state tomorrow, and certainly everybody on Sunday at 4 o'clock. A lot of sunshine at the beach this weekend, too. The wind flow is such that temperatures at the coast primarily will hold in the 50s over the weekend, but maybe there's a few spots that will just get up to 60 degrees. Pretty nice. Not expecting much of any wind anywhere. Today, the morning showers at the coast, but a dry afternoon, and upper 50s, pretty nice day developing. And then here in the valley, some of us could just get up to 60, which would be considered normal for this time of the year. Afternoon sunshine's coming after the spotty morning shower chance. And here's the weekend, 59 today, 64 tomorrow, 66 Sunday. Chilly mornings, a lot of you will be in the 30s, but above freezing. Next rain chance shows up Wednesday into Thursday of next week.
Are we bowing?
Yes, we're bowing.
There it is.